here. Know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, baby. Yeah. Somebody call my mama. Somebody call my mama. Somebody call my mama. What you say? Somebody please call my mama. Somebody call my mama. Somebody call my mama. Say somebody call my mama. Get me. Somebody please call my mama. What you say now?
Okay. Well, tomorrow it is the official Star Wars Day, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that's right. Star Wars is coming on May 4th. It is like a May 4th. See, Star Wars Day is an unofficial holiday. It's May honoring space opera Star Wars created by George Lucas. May 4th is considered a holiday by Star Wars fans and celebrates the franchise film series, book, cultures. May the Force be with you. In which fans Tommy says, may be the Force be with you. Oh man, I have a bloody nose. I'm sorry about that. I have a bloody nose. That's why I'm talking like a robot. May the Fourth be with you. Anyway, we have Star Wars Day tomorrow. Oh my gosh. Another holiday that, in 31 days. May 4th, 2014. Tomorrow it's May 4th, 2013, 2014 to be exact. So now we have Star Wars people going to be Star Wars. May the Force be with you, that kind of stuff. So basically, in honor of Star Wars, I have a song for them. Ladies and gentlemen, Star Wars, the main title. Here it goes. Oh, what the heck. I have the whole entire Star Wars theme song here, so we're gonna play the whole entire Star Wars theme song here. The soundtrack. Here it is, the Star Wars theme song, the full version. ladies and gentlemen, if you are Star Wars fans, please, the Skype lines are open. Call in. Here it is, Brian Stewie at the Emmys.
Tonight, from the Shrine Auditorium in Los Angeles, the Academy of Television Arts and Sciences presents Emmy Awards in 29 categories, honoring the very best of television in the past year. For a slightly different point of view, however, please welcome from the Family Guy, making their Emmy debut, Brian and Stewie Griffin.
You know, Brian, we are privileged to live in this particular age of television programming.
Really? You think so? Seems to me that nearly all television these days is complete trash.
Yes, quite right. But never before in history have we had such a wide selection of trash.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Of course I'm right. For example, you've got mega hits like Idol where Sanjaya took his bow.
Just a little boy from India who made us all say wow.
With a voice that makes you wanna just go out and kill a cow.
Here's the plain situation, a simple declaration. If you want it, you can find it on TV. You've got Scrubs on NBC in season 7.5, with the antics of the lovable and talented Zach Braff,
Who reminds us that a sitcom doesn't have to make you laugh.
You can try to deny it, but we can certify it. If you want it, you can find it on TV. And if you start to crave a brand new TV thrill, they're always brewing up some brand new primetime swill.
Like the Geico cavemen.
CBS was once a network that was reverent and clean, but today they've got some shows that are remarkably obscene.
Like the show about a little boy who lives with Charlie Sheen.
Oh, there ain't nothing to it. You click it on and view it. If you want it, you can find it on TV.
You know, I think I'm getting the idea, Stewie.
Huh? You see?
Absolutely. Hey, how about this?
ABC has got a lineup that's refreshing and alive, with its hits like Desperate Housewives just continuing to thrive.
And those women look sensational for being 65.
No, we won't oversell ya. We merely want to tell ya, if you want it, you can find it on TV. Now the Peacock's having trouble simply staying in the race, so I hear they're bringing Seinfeld back to save a little face.
And I hear Isaiah Washington is taking Kramer's place.
Oh, you may not adore it, but boy, you can't ignore it. If you want it, you can find it on TV. Now The Sopranos is a show I'd recommend,
Because you never know just how it's gonna.
So to sum up the philosophy on which we're both agreed, all the garbage on the airwaves is a vital thing indeed.
Cause without it then Americans would have to learn to read.
And so up with the curtain, it's absolutely certain. If you want it, you can find it on TV.
Così sì che l'Eli Africa Malupa gagni su Pondorayo Yiswa imitanda zoyetu Così sì che l'Ela Sina Rusa Polayo Morena Muluga se chava
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it was on a dark, dark, dark place where Star Wars was formed. Ladies and gentlemen, for the next hour and a half, get ready for some Star Wars music. Hit it! In a galaxy far, far away, there was a Spreaker show called The Andy Bond Show. Forces of good and evil were upon him. But with the help of some Jedi Masters, he will deface the Empire and bring harmony to Spreaker. The question is, on everybody's mind, can he make it? With a little help with his friends by his side, he just might. And now, the episode that everybody was waiting for, been 20 years in the making. Here it is, Star Wars, the Spreaker Wars. 20 years in the making, it's Spreaker Wars. They say that when you found the young Jedi Master, he was doing bad stuff on his Spreaker channel. But then, all of a sudden, the fateful day that changes his life when he was recommended for the Jedi Academy. And now, the journey begins when the day of reckoning became the day of life. Now, the question is, how is it gonna end? Is it gonna be that Andy wins, or will Andy not? Find out right now as we get ready for some Star Wars episodes, the Spreaker Wars. My name is Andy Bond, and I will be the host of tonight's episode. So stay tuned. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Andy Bond, and our story begins on a distant planet from Neptune, in a little town called Naboo. That's right, the Naboo planet, where Anakin was doing a radio show host. Andy Bond was doing a radio show host. All of a sudden, that fateful day, there was a knock on the door, and the music started to duel fate. All of a sudden, he knew when he heard that music, he was brought before the Jedi Council. They heard their show. They heard his show. They liked his show. But now, the test was going on. The duel of fates was now on between evil and good. Let's rock and roll. Here it is. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, all of a sudden, the music fades, and in walks Anakin. And this kid, Andy Bond, was trying to figure out why Anakin's theme was coming out. And all of a sudden, Yoda came in. Nice to meet you, young Jedi, Jedi Master Yoda. And all of a sudden, Anakin's themes came in, and he was so surprised. What's going on? He said. All of a sudden, Anakin came close to him and says, young Jedi Andy, you are about to enter the Naboo planet, where you will finish your training and become one of the great ones. But he was scared. He said, I'm only a radio personality. How can I be a Jedi? I don't know how to fight. But then Anakin says, don't worry. You will have friends along the way to help you out. And then all of a sudden, Jar Jar enters. Jar Jar Binks enters as the trip goes on. He enters. And all of a sudden, the sixth spaceship, the spaceship took off, and they were heading to the trip to Naboo Temple. They were in the Naboo Temple, and he was scared to death. What was going on? Everybody was saying, "Oh my God!" But Jar Jar Binks and Andy Bond stood ground. He was so scared. But all of a sudden, they arrived at Tatooine. And they were just having some fun. All of a sudden, he is the chosen one. Oh no. What happened? They were taken into a room. And there was a guy standing there. And he was saying, choose your weapon. There was a gun and a lightsaber. And the guy and Andrew said, why do you want me to choose? The guy says, choose your weapon or else face the consequence, the bad. And I'm like, and all of a sudden, Andy says, no, I'm not going to grab the bad. I'm not going to fight you. Please give me my friend back. All of a sudden, this guy took out his lightsaber and says, congratulations, young one. You are now part of my team. And all of a sudden, Andy saw a young green guy. And he was Yoda, Jedi Master Yoda. It was the coolest thing ever. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to take a short commercial break. Here is In Your Eyes. We'll be right back. And I hope it is.
I can see the love of freedom shining in your eyes. I can see the love of freedom in your eyes. Oh, when I look into your eyes, what do I see? It is the love of freedom staring back at me. I can almost see the eagle take the sky, see her fly. It is our love of freedom that has always kept us strong. Let it be the bridge that brings our children home. I can see the love of freedom shining in your eyes. I can see the love of freedom in your eyes. Oh, it's the love of freedom in your eyes. When I look into your eyes, what do I see? I can see the love of freedom staring back at me. And it is in that simple wisdom I know how future lies. It is the heartbeat of America, and it is why we must survive. I can see freedom standing with. Oh yeah. See her fly. I can hear the children sing. Yeah, I can see it in your eyes. It's the love of freedom. We can't turn our heads and walk away. It is our world.
Last time you left Andy, there was a now as Yoda and Jar Binks went. Danger looked around the corner. Darth Vader enters the scene and hit it.
You must choose the dark side, Andy. You must choose the dark side.
Never, Darth Vader, never.
Yes, you know, that news guy is correct about these things. He knows that David F., he is not good. He knows that Debbie Daly is not good. He must come over to the dark side with Goofy Bone and Desert Rose, Andy. And Bathtub Girl, you want Bathtub Girl very much, Andy.
No, I'm not gonna turn on my friends to the light side. Let's fight. Blah 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 blah. And all of a sudden, the battle rages on. But all of a sudden, there was music in the background. Do 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 do. No, not raw music. Hey guys, I want some good music here. Aha! Yes, that music. I want that music. The battle rages on, and all of a sudden, the dust settles, and all of a sudden, the Andy Bond show was truth to the core, and now it's time to say adios, Darth Vader. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Andy Bond, and this was Andy Theater. Peter Goodman was playing Darth Vader. Peter Goodman, congratulations. That was the best Darth Vader I ever seen in my entire life.
Well, I thank you very much. I'm always glad to try to, do as much acting as I possibly can. I'm glad this is going up on the IMDb, by the way. That way it's up there on my resume.
Well, thank you so much. That was fun. You must be good. You piss off Pete. Anyway, congratulations. That was Andy Theater. And that was all because of Star Wars Day tomorrow, May 4th. So are you a big Star Wars fan, Peter?
I'm a pretty big Star Wars fan. I do like the movies. I even liked the other three movies, that they had that came out over the last 10 years. So, I like Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah, you know what? Now I just need Jedi Master Yoda on, and that's basically it in OP, because he sounds like last night OP was on the Debbie Daily show.
Oh yeah, I did hear that guy. What was OP or Oza or something like that? What was
OP.
his name? Who?
OP was on the show. He sounded like R2D2.
Oh, okay. This is another show. I didn't hear it last night then. Okay, I'm thinking of another show.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Star Wars is tomorrow, and the Jedis are in full swing. So, okay, in honor of Star Wars, how good is your So you seen the movies?
I have seen the movies, but I'm telling you, my trivia is very bad.
Well, let's see how good you are. Trivia question 1.
Oh boy.
Yes. Hey, you never knew you were going to be put on the spot today, didn't ya?
I didn't know what I wanted to just talk to you for about 5 minutes, and that's about it. But anyway, go ahead.
You know I have ulterior motives for this, right?
Well, excuse me, what?
I knew that you wanted to talk to me, so I wanted to milk as much time as I can.
Ulterior motives. Okay, I understand now. Okay, yeah, so you worked it to your advantage. Yeah, okay.
Oh.
All right, no problem.
Okay, first question. Let me get some Star Wars trivia questions here.
Okay.
In episode 1, just a minute here. This is gonna be funny.
Uh-oh.
Yes. Question 1. What did Luke and Obi-Wan met? Where did Luke and Obi-Wan meet Han Solo? A. Anchorage, the Tasha Station, Mos Eisley, or more ESPA?
Whoa. See, I don't know the name of it, but I know that they met at that bar. It was like they met at that bar where all of the little the aliens were there, and they got this. They met Boba Fett. Boba Fett was trying to get them, and all this kind of stuff, and they were playing that do 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 do.
Okay, you got it right. One right. Let's see how good you are. Princess Leia is the center of which planet?
All I remember is that it was the one that got blown up. Oh, Tatooine, right? Tatooine.
Correct. No, it's I'm gonna say Napu.
Napu. Okay, maybe Tatooine is the one that Luke Skywalker's from.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Which is Chewbacca's home world?
Oh, wow. I do not know.
Oh, you gotta get that, so else Chewbacca is gonna be mad at you.
Is it Harlem?
No, we have Copan, Castellala, Camora, and Corala. Oh, there's 3 K's and a C.
Oh, 3 K's and a C. I'll take the 3 K's and a C.
Okay, I pick a random K one, okay?
Okay.
4. What is the actual working title of Return of the Jedi?
What is the working title of the Return of the Jedi?
What is the actual working title of Return of the Jedi? Is it Blue Harvest, Revenge of the Jedi, Star Wars 3, or Jedi Harvest?
Jedi Harvest.
Jedi Harvest? Okay. What actor played R2-D2?
I do not know. I told you I sucked at this stuff.
Okay.
I told you, I'm not joking. I'm not lying to you. I'm a straight shooter.
I know you are. Holy crap. You suck at these.
Oh, thanks. You don't have to rub it in.
What? You said you sucked at it. I'm not me.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, but okay.
Okay. Now we got some going on here. What is the Star Wars trivia question? Okay, come on, give me a break here. Okay, come on, I want some trivia questions here. Star Wars, you gotta be kidding me. I hate this. Wait a minute. Let's try this. I have a bloody nose and I hate it.
No, why do you have a bloody nose?
What?
Why do you have a bloody nose?
Because I picked my
Oh, dude. Oh, my God. Don't do that, please. Oh, you're getting me. I'm very squeezy about these things.
Blood is coming all out of it.
Oh, dude. I'm very, very nauseous.
You are. I did not know that. Sorry.
Oh my God. Oh. You know, play some music, and I gotta go anyway, dude. I gotta get out of here. I gotta go to sleep.
Sorry.
All right, no problem. But play some music and take care of that.
Okay.
All right, have a good night. Bye.
Yep. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna cut the show short and we're going into the secret chat room. So, ladies and gentlemen, from Andy Bond Show, bye!